Welcome, I'm Rue of Virology Crochet, where I crochet, and today is the first video of 2026, so I'm super excited. So today I wanted to go through everything I made in 2025. Granted, I only started crochet late November of this year, so I haven't made a ton, but I have made some fun stuff. So I wanted to go through all of it and just talk about it. I gave two things to my mom, so I'll just be showing you pictures. And then I also have a work in progress, which I thought I was gonna finish by this year, but I didn't, but it's whatever. I hope you had an amazing new year. I hope it's already good. What did you make? Anything super fun? I also was gonna go through all of the yarn I used, but I ended up throwing out like the paper things that holds the skein together. I will talk about my favorite yarn and my least favorite yarn that I've used so far, so that'll be exciting. Also, I don't have these in order, unfortunately, but I'm gonna try to go through most accurate. The first thing I made was actually a 2-row white thing. I don't know where it went, but the first official thing I made was a granny square. Wow. This took me 2 days to make, so you know. It was really hard. It was very stressful. Yikes is all I can say to it. But it's acrylic yarn. I got this yarn out of an amigurumi kit that my aunt gave me. And I got so frustrated with trying to make the animals that I made a granny square. The second thing I made, Lord, oh my goodness, this chicken. Wow. Yeah, I never finished her up. This took me honestly like a week, maybe half a week. It's very not good. I'm not sure what's happening. I used the video tutorial because the like instructions just didn't make sense to me, but still not quite sure. This was rough. After that, I tried to make another thing from the kit that came with the chicken. It was an Easter kit, so it had the chicken, it had like an egg, it had like Easter eggs, it had tulips, it had a bunny, and then it had a carrot for the bunny. So this was the carrot I attempted. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what this was supposed to end up like, but it did not end up well. But, you know, we live and we learn. Then I made a pickle, and this was the first thing I made besides the granny square outside of that kit. I forget the exact pattern I used. I did it absolutely dirty. I do want to remake a pickle with bulkier yarn, because this was just like, I think, honestly, it's very thin yarn. I think it's like a 3, I would say. But it's the pickle. It's not horrible. There's a lot of gaps. So I do think I would use a smaller hook size or bulkier yarn. These were all the things I made during the week of Thanksgiving. And I had my whole thing where I made the snowflakes, which was also my first video. Those were really fun to make. I think they were really helpful because it kind of slowly taught me like what stitches looked like the little V's you see, stuff like that. But how to count, because I'm horrible at that. But it was really fun to make. I think I made about 7 or 8 of them before winter break. I had gone to Black Friday to get some yarn, and I got the Caron Beach View. It was just a cotton cake, but I decided to make this bag, which was my second video. This was my first like official project. The pattern is by Chubbies by Ash, a flower design, and it's kind of just like that. You put stuff in it. It's cotton, so it can fit. Well, it's stretchy, but not as stretchy as acrylic would be. I have a lip gloss right here. Wow, it can hold so much. I have a book. Honestly, pretty good. This book, it's only taking up like, let me put it to the side. Like, the book ends, you can see like right there. So there's still plenty of space, and it's holding on. I think it's really cute. Honestly, I really like, when I was making it, I didn't love how the stripes were working up, and it kind of looks much duller on camera, but it's brighter than this. I have thought of remaking another one just in a single color. I think I would do like a blue one. That sounds cute. So I really enjoyed making this. The pattern was pretty easy to follow. I'm really proud of how I sewed this part up, the straps together. Even though it's a little uneven, it's fine. If I were to make it again, I think I would make it maybe like an inch or two longer. Like, other than that, it's really cute. I would take it to like the beach or something. I think another thing I would do is maybe make the body striped and then make the straps one color, because I kind of just don't like how like this is majority yellow and blue and then this is all blue. It's kind of like uneven to me, but it's not horrible. So. And then I think I know the order of things I did. After that, I was on my little hat craze, so I made a cat ear beanie, and I want to remake it so badly because the stitching is so horrible. I think I should have crocheted it together, but I didn't watch that part of the tutorial. I only watched, you know, how to like make the main part. I think the main part is good. I like it. I would maybe make the brim a bit bigger. It's by Elise Crochets, by the way. So. And then I made just a normal beanie. I actually really like this one. It was with the Lion brand yarn, and I really didn't like that yarn. And I think I miscounted some stuff, but honestly, it's not horrible. And then she's a little uneven, but you can't tell. I don't enjoy wearing hats, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's cute. Then with the extra Lion brand yarn, I made a scrunchie. I think it's cute. I wish I did a few more double crochets, or I wish I used a pattern that was like taller and bulkier, but honestly, nothing wrong with it. It's cute. I don't know if it would hold my hair, if we can see it. Can we see it? Probably not, but yeah. The next thing I made, I got into plushies. So this pattern is the octopus. I think it's like the No Sew Octopus by 1 Cent Crochet. This was my first attempt. I was so accustomed to making this, which is through the back loops only, so it has that ribbed look, that I was going through the back loops only for this. And I was like, wow, something must be wrong with my yarn, because you can see all the plush through it. No, but I remade it, and it turned out cute. I think after the octopus and stuff, I tried to freehand crochet a coffee cup. So this is what we have. It's ruffled. I don't know how, but I'm just pretending it's a flower coaster, because it kind of looks like a flower. You can put stuff in the middle. I don't know how I made it. I didn't write this down, so it's a mystery to me. The next thing I made was the scarf for my mom. That took me about a week. I think I worked like 2 hours every day on it, so like 10 hours at most. I enjoyed that one. It was pretty easy. Then I made my first thing without a powder besides the coaster, which was this. I was gonna film a whole YouTube video about him, but I kind of forgot. This is an orange. He's based off the Jellycat orange. He's very thick. I like it. I need to get eyes or embroider some eyes. And I think I do have a bunch of this yarn left over, and then like, because I thought it was gonna take 2 skeins for his body, but I have a whole other skein of the orange left over, and then I have some for the brown and the green. I'm so proud of this leaf. So I might make another one with different legs, and someone on TikTok suggested I try arms, so I might try that. And then I want to get safety eyes. He doesn't have safety eyes. He's completely closed up, but it's okay. I can hot glue some on if I want. He's very comfy. He's very comfy. I wish he was a little bit shorter, but other than that, I think he's pretty cute. He can sit right there. He can sit right there. Then I made a cat ear beanie. I really like this one, with the same blue as my mom's scarf, but I made it the ribbed one. This pattern was by Viv Crochets. I really like it. I'll put it on. This took me, I put it down for a while, so it took me longer than it should have, but sorry, I'm not built for hats, guys. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. I'll probably make another one, maybe in like purple. I have a lot of this. This is the like loops and threads, like acrylic. So I'll probably make more because I have a bunch of that. It's cute. I made my Woobles Snoopy. Woo Snoopy. He's wonky. I wish the yarn was thicker, but what are you gonna do? He already had a whole video on him. He doesn't need any introduction, so. I wish I used more stuffing. I didn't use a lot. I also didn't stuff his arms. We already talked about him, so you can see it right there. My work in progress, which I thought I would have done, but not. It's a bunny. Spoiler alert, it's a bunny. You can't really tell. I am gonna frog this, go back down, and make it more of a teardrop shape, so it's all kind of just like, you know what I mean? But I crocheted on the legs, and he's a little stuffed just so I could see what I was doing. But he's gonna be much taller. But he's my test bunny because I got yarn to make pink bunnies, and so I wanted to have like a pattern I could use. And there's patterns online, but none of them were really like matching what I had in my head. So I have another thing of white, so we're gonna do that. And then the pattern, it's rough. I'm writing it down. I'm excited to have him done. I think I'll have him done he'll probably be the next video. Or not the next video, but I'll have him done soon. But now that we've gone through everything I made in 2025, I wanted to go through my least favorite yarn and my favorite yarns. Okay, I don't still have the thing for the Lion brand yarn, but this was my least favorite yarn to work with. It was very fuzzy. I don't know if you can tell. It's extremely fuzzy. I mean, it's warm, but it's just like, it's very difficult to work with. I didn't enjoy it. It was slippery as well. My favorite yarn, which is gonna sound kind of crazy, but Loops and Threads, Soft Classic. This is my favorite yarn for like everyday things, like the hat and the scarf were made out of these. 354 yards. It's worsted weight. It's very soft, and I have a lot of colors, like yellow. And then, speaking of Loops and Threads, I've also really enjoyed their Posh Pearl. Loops and Threads has been very, very nice to me. I really enjoy it. This is very smooth. It doesn't, like when you're making a magic circle and you pull it tight and like it kind of like separates, it doesn't really do that often, but yeah. My two favorite yarns, Soft Classic and Posh Pearl, both by Loops and Threads. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. Also follow my Instagram and my TikTok if you want to see more often. Both of those are ruology.crochet. I post almost daily on there. So yeah, I again hope you had an amazing New Year's. This is what I made, and I'm excited to make so much more in 2026. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Friday.